Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, hi, my name is Mackenzie, and for today's video, I'm going to be ranking the most iconic 90s TV shows. Now, my last ranking tier list video did really well. Like, surprisingly, it was so weird. I just uploaded it and it got like 100 views, and then I was like, okay, well, that's good. And then I was scrolling through my channel randomly one day and it was at like 700 something, and I was like, oh, that's cool, that's cool. And then it's still climbing to this day, and it actually did really well. So I thought, you know what? I might have found the gold mines. So I think I'm gonna start making this a series on my channel. And so I'm going to be ranking and making tier lists to a bunch of different things. So if you guys have ideas, comment them down below. So I was born in 1999, so I know what you're all thinking, like, okay, I'm not technically, like, I am born in the 90s, but I didn't, I was just a few months old in the 90s. So, I wasn't kicking back watching Beverly Hills 90210, My sister's going to kill me for saying this. But I have a sister that's 35. So I am well versed in the 90s culture. Like, I know 90s music, 90s movies, 90s TV shows. I'm in it. I'm in it with the 90s. So what I'm going to be doing is I have my laptop right here and I'm going to screen record. Before I get started too, I do want to say that there are a couple shows in these that I feel like isn't fair for me to rate because I really don't know them very well. And when I get to those ones, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put them at the bottom of the ranking. I don't know if that's where they go or not, but I'm going to let you guys decide in the comments kind of where it should go based on the name of the categories that I have laid out for you guys today. So the top category, the best show to come out of the 90s, ranking on top is going to be Have Mercy.
Have mercy. Have mercy. Have mercy. Have mercy. Have mercy. Have mercy. Have mercy. Have mercy. As to which I must say, have mercy.
So if you guys know Full House, that's Uncle Jesse's famous saying for anything that is good, anything that is amazing, anything that feels right. So have mercy. And if you guys know the 90s, you know that saying far too well. So the next category down is All That in a Bag of Chips. I know that that is an iconic slang term in the 90s, so I wanted to incorporate that. So that is like, it's almost Have Mercy, but it's still All That in a Bag of Chips. Like, it's still really, really good. But there's just those TV shows that just are on another level, and like anything below it, they just don't compare. They're almost there, but they just don't compare. And then the third one down is No Rewatch. So I put this category because there are some, I feel like there's some shows that I watched and like I know that they're good, but I'm not gonna go back and rewatch them now. I feel like they were good for its time and they kind of just stay in the 90s and then that's it. Like, I don't need to go back and rewatch them. And the fourth and final category is Change the Channel. Change the freaking channel. Like, it's just one of those shows that's like, meh, but honestly, 90s TV was so good and they just don't make shows like that anymore. So I feel like none of these are gonna be in that category. I just have a few that I don't know. Like, I know majority of these shows. So I'm screen recording my computer now. And we're gonna start with the first show, which is Beverly Hills 90210. I feel like a lot of people are going to come for me in the comments, and feel free to roast me because I know. I just got done saying that my sister's 35. I just got done saying that I was well versed in the 90s and I have never seen Beverly Hills 90210.
Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
I know. I'm a disappointment. That's it for today's video. I will see you guys. I'm just gonna go. I have awareness enough to know it was a very iconic show, and like, from what I know, like, my mom and sister watched it all the time. I feel like I feel like it should go and Have Mercy. Like, I feel like it's up there, But just for the sake of me not, okay, I feel like you guys are gonna murder me if I don't say. You know what, I'm putting it in Have Mercy for the people. I'm doing it for the people. It has to be done. I'm gonna put Beverly Hills 90210 and Have Mercy. Okay, next show. This show needs no introduction, except I'm gonna introduce it because we're doing a video on YouTube. So it is Boy Meets World.
When this boy meets world, boy meets world. Mr. Feeney? Mr. Feeney! Mr. Feeney! I'm saying, Feeney! Feeney! Ow! Hey, what? What? Hey! Ow! Ow! Feeney! Ooh, that was a new one. He's a jolly good fella. He's a jolly good fella. Oh my God, look, it's happening. Eric, look what you did. Eric! The curtain's on fire. It's on fire. They're chopping up the dorm room. They're chopping up the dorm room. My brother is a moron, which nobody can deny. See, Mr. Feeney had goobles of old junk lying around his house. Well, he found out some of it could be worth a ton of money. So I said to myself, Kyle? Kyle? That's what I call myself.
Like, I forgot how good it is. It's so freaking good. Also, Topanga and Corey kind of set all of our hopes up a little too high. Like, the bar is here.
Why are you looking at me like that?
I will always look at you like this.
Most guys that at least I'm coming across. It's not happening. I mean, this one is just so freaking good. Like, if you have never seen Boy Meets World, 1, are you okay? And 2, please do so. Like, please take the time to start Boy Meets World, not Girl Meets World. I mean, Girl Meets World was like fine for a second, but then I was like, yeah, no, nothing. Like, some shows are just meant to stay great in its own glory and not be made into another show, and Boy Meets World was one of those. But Boy Meets World is going straight to Have Mercy. Like, it has to be. The next show, Charmed. So Charmed, this is the one where down below you guys can comment, have you ever seen Charmed? What do you think it would fall on this tier list? But for the sake of the video, I'm just gonna put it on D because I don't really know. That's just like a random category that fell there. Next show is Dawson's Creek. Okay, I sound like an idiot because I'm like, oh my God, I've never seen that one. Okay, I swear the rest of the shows, like, I've seen, I promise. This is just how they fell in the categories. Of course, the ones at the beginning are the ones that I've, like, never graced my eyes upon, and you guys are probably like, okay, this girl. Okay, so Dawson's Creek was one of those ones I know that were very popular. Dawson's Creek was going off the air as One Tree Hill was coming onto the air. And so when I listened to the One Tree Hill podcast, they talk about how Dawson's and them kind of were kind of like competing for a while until like Dawson's Creek just got off the air, and then One Tree Hill just took over the entire universe. But I know a lot of people who like loved Dawson's Creek and are like extreme fans. So for that reason, I'm gonna put it in All That in a Bag of Chips, because I just feel like there's something, like, I just feel like I don't know if it can go in Have Mercy. Like, I just don't feel right about it. So we're just going to put it in All That in a Bag of Chips. Because I know it's really, really good. Because I know there's, like, die-hard fans for Dawson's Creek. So, the next one is Everybody Loves Raymond.
Hi, I'm Ray, and I live here in Long Island with my wife, Deborah. She's great with the kids, the house, everything.
Everybody loves Raymond.
Yeah.
So I actually really, really like this show. It's definitely not up there with Boy Meets World status or anything like that, but it is funny.
How much does Ray make fun of my cooking? Don't look at him. Want to see him?
Oh, you want to show them to me?
You might want to back up.
Yeah, you might want to back up.
Idiot!
Socks?
You are a jerk!
What?
You're really disappointed now, aren't you?
I'm not disappointed. I'm scared.
What?
Grapevine! Here we go! Sorry. You feeling it?
Yeah!
Can't hear ya!
Bring it on!
I like this show. I think it's really funny. Also, the grandma in that show has always reminded me of my gran, so like that is really funny.
I happen to be a lady, Frank.
I'm gonna say that Everybody Loves Raymond is gonna go into all that in a bag of chips because it is a really funny show. And like I feel like I'm just a killer for comedy. Is it a crime for me to move Dawson's Creek into no rewatch? Just because for me, like, I'm not gonna go back. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm sorry. I moved Dawson's Creek to no rewatch. I hope you guys don't hate me. But feel free, like I said, like bully me in the comments. Like do what you gotta do to get it out. Next up is Fresh Prince of...
Just sit right there. I'll tell you how I became the prince of a town called Bel Air. I got in one little fight and my mom got scared and said, "You're moving with your auntie and uncle in Bel Air."
We already know. We don't even have to speak any more about it. We know it's going right up to Have Mercy. Fresh Prince of Bel Air is iconic, 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 iconic. And did I mention iconic? Will Smith, though, he had a little mishap. If you haven't heard about it, that was sarcastic because we know the whole world heard the slap all around the nation.
Oh, wow.
If I went up to someone and I was like, in West Philadelphia, born and raised, and they didn't go on the playground where I spent most of my days chilling out, maxing and relaxing out cool, shooting some b-ball outside of school. Like if they don't finish it like that, we can't be friends. Like I need to back away because I don't know you.
It's not unusual to be loved by anyone. It's not unusual to be loved by anyone. But when I see you hanging about with anyone.
We got the most iconic Carlton move from that show. Next show is also going straight to the top, and that is Friends.
No one told you life was gonna be this way.
That seriously has no explanation. Friends is iconic through and through.
Okay, I gotta go to work. And Rachel, great to have you back. Phoebes! Always a pleasure.
I won. That was my quarter. All right, here, take a hike, Toots.
Show him your bra. He's afraid of bras, can't work them.
Oh, thanks. That's so sweet. Oh, ow. Did Joey tell you to say that? You guys are too much. Whoa. Oh, Joey has the nicest friends.
Oh, and the nicest girlfriend.
Everyone rewatches it like 700 times. It's talked about all the time. I feel like Friends has withstand the test of time. Like it's just a timeless show that anybody from any generation can watch and get into. It's just one of those shows, you know? So the next show is my #1 favorite show to come out of the 90s, and that is That 70s Show. So we love, wait, That 70s Show, it's literally not what I meant to say. So it's actually not the 70s show at all. I don't even know why I said that. It's Full House.
Whatever happened to predictability?
So Full House, I mean, first of all, rest in peace Bob Saget. That is so sad. Like when that happened, I genuinely cried because it almost felt like he was my other dad. Like it was just like he was such a part of raising us. Like he was all of our dads. It was so weird. It was just surreal. Weird because you always feel like celebrities are invincible, and then when they pass away, you're like, oh yeah, you're human. But you feel like these celebrities are just gonna be around forever. There's a heart, a hand to hold on to.
A classic. Classic. Not debatable. Not up for debate.
I feel very warm.
I feel really warm.
I feel very warm when I watch that show. I feel like if I had to describe that show, the feeling that that show gives me with one word, and I feel like a lot of people can relate to this, is home. Like it just feels very homey.
You love I put a chain around my neck. Oh, let him be. I just wanna be your teddy bear.
Michelle, wouldn't you rather have an Elvis party? Get an idea. Instead of all those goofy little hats, your friends can wear little tiny sideburns. What do you say, little mama?
No, thank you, Big Daddy.
Jesse.
Nobody's in here.
Close them up. Close your eyes.
Here we go. Wait. I know what the surprise is. Joey, you're making that chili again.
You're gonna love this. Come in the kitchen. You're gonna love this.
Keep it flowing.
I am at peace. My kitchen! Bowl! Bowl, right. Bowl! Good. Oh, no! Here, I got a bowl. I got a bowl. Oh, no, not that bowl. That's my fine china. No, but not that bowl. My mother gave me that. Do you have any emotional attachment to the drawer? No, I mean, I like it, but
Like everything's right in the world, like when I'm watching Full House. It's so weird. It's just, I don't know, I can relate to it, like having two other sisters, like being, you know, one of three. It's just such a good show. What is that? Oh, the next show, Home Improvement. Okay. So this is Wilson, you know, the one with like the fence, and he's like,
Wilson, what are you doing up? Well, Tim, I couldn't sleep, so I thought I'd come out and squeeze my apples.
It's none of my business, but should you be doing that in private? Wilson, what are you doing?
Hi-ho, Tim. I'm just testing my maracas.
Usually when I have mine tested, the doctor makes me turn my head and cough.
okay, so I don't remember that much about this show, but I do remember enjoying it every time I watch it. So I would probably put this, I don't know, because I wouldn't really, like I feel like it's just good for its time, but I wouldn't watch it again. Like it's not a rewatch. I don't think I'd go back and rewatch this show, but I know that it's good. So I'm gonna put it in no rewatch. I do like it though. Like just because I'm putting it in there does not mean I don't like the show. I do like the show. Sabrina the Teenage Witch. This show was so iconic for the literal one reason of the fact that they could go in the closet and just be somewhere else.
Bye. Have fun. Miss you.
I remember being little and being like, I can do that. Watch. I would like act like I could do that. I would do that with my friends and we would like pretend we teleported somewhere else. I used to think when I was little that that would come true and that I would end up having a closet like that one day. Like I love that show. And her cat, Salem.
Did the cat just talk?
yes. And get this stupid hat off my head.
Oh my god. And her like two aunts. Wait, I really, really love that show. I'm definitely putting that in All That in a Bag of Chips. I don't think it's like God tier status, but I feel like it's All That in a Bag of Chips, you know? Next show, Seinfeld.
Oh my God. I'm sorry, I thought this was the baby's room. I'm really sorry.
You'd really like them.
Why do people always say that? I hate everybody. Why would I like him?
Seinfeld is really funny. I was never like a religious watcher of Seinfeld. I've only seen episodes here and there, but every time I watch it, I laugh. I know that sounded really unbelievable because I'm kind of unbelieving it myself. Like I'm kind of like, did I though? Okay, I know it's funny. I know a lot of people watched it, but like for me, I just feel like there's other shows that topped it for me. And so I think I'm gonna put Seinfeld in no rewatch. But then it's kind of like, yeah, but when it comes on, I do watch it. But it's only like if I'm at my dad's. Like I'm not cranking up some Seinfeld up in here, you know? That's just gonna go to no rewatch, I'm sorry. So Sex and the City. Is one of those shows were very popular, but I never really got into. But I know that it's good, and like I probably could see myself going to try to get into it again because of all the remakes and all the, like everyone talks about it, and I'm like, okay, but I have FOMO, so I feel like I need to be a part of this conversation that's happening right now. So I think I'm gonna put it in all that in a bag of chips because it's not a rewatch, because I would go back and try to watch it. So the next show is The Sopranos, and that is the one other one where I really like know nothing about. So that's just gonna go straight to next to Charmed, and you guys can tell me, did you like that show? What is it about? Be honest in the comments. Okay, our last two shows. This one is That 70s Show. So now this one is That 70s Show. I love that show. Tell me why it took me forever. Like this might just be, I don't know what the F, I don't know. But guys, I'm not kidding you when I tell you, like it took me like it was 2 years ago when I found out they were getting high in their basement. And that's like what those conversations were.
All you need is a job and a haircut. And you. Wipe that stupid smirk off your dopey, dope fiend face. Oh, this idiot doesn't need drugs for that. He does that every Saturday.
And that like all the different designs, it was because they were hallucinating. Yeah. I'm really proud of that. That 70s show. Okay, so I'm having trouble. Like, should it go in Have Mercy? But I'm also like, I feel like it can go in all that in a bag of chips. Because I loved the show, but I'm not like obsessed. I was never one to be like, oh my God, I need to watch That 70s Show. I liked it though. Like I really liked it, but but I wasn't obsessed. You know what? I think it needs to go. I think it needs to go in all that in a bag of chips. That 70s Show, I like love the fact that Mila Kunis and Ashton Kutcher are together in real life. It just warms my heart.
Babe, what's happening? What's going on?
It's over between us.
It's over between us?
Yeah.
Oh my God, what are we gonna do?
I felt suffocated.
You felt suffocated by me? Oh, I was just so overbearing, wasn't I?
Also,
what else is going on?
I took the kids.
Oh, you took the kids? I don't get the kids anymore?
Also, she was like 15 years old and he was like 22 on That 70s Show. So that's like really fun. A little weird. Can you imagine that stuff flying in today's culture? Like it would never happen. So the last show we have is Will and Grace. So Will and Grace. I like this show, and I love the fact that it was one of the first shows that, you know, showed like an openly gay couple, because the one guy, I forget his name, but he was gay, and like that's really cool. Like that's really like revolutionary, and that like changed the road. That paved the way for a lot of shows that come out now. But okay, I have to tell you. So like Deborah Messing, who is the main character of the show, she was mad and tweeted about the fact that Kim Kardashian got the SNL host, and you know how I feel about my Kardashians, and she was like saying how she didn't deserve it and all these things, and I was like, I don't know, I just felt like it was kind of a bad look as a woman putting down another woman. Especially like in the comedy business, I just feel like lift them up. Like, it, you know, it's like it's woman empowerment. Like, that kind of just looks bad on you. And it kind of made me like go like, ugh, because I liked her. And I still like her, but I just, like, I ride for my Kardashians. You know how I am. I feel like they're my sisters. I feel like they're my family. So, but I still feel like that show was good. I don't think I would go back and rewatch it, though. I don't think it's like I don't think I'm kicking back and putting on some Will and Grace. So I think I'm going to put it on no rewatch. But keep in mind, as I say, like, no rewatch, these shows that are in no rewatch, like, I still really like. I just, like, I'm aware that they're good shows, and I'm not saying that they're not. I just am not gonna take the time to, like, go back and watch them. Like, I just probably won't, you know? So that was it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share for more content. Comment down below what your guys' favorite 90s show TV... What? Not what? Your favorite 90s TV show was. And today's subscriber shout out goes to Pepper S. Thank you so much for subscribing and sticking around and joining my channel. Thank you guys so much for everything you do. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.